Here we are at the Twin Ring Motegi Raceway, whatever you want. I don't know what it's called. Twin Ring Motegi. That's the name of the track. We're here, race 21 of the season, getting closer and closer to the playoffs. So we have several news stories heading into this race. There's Skips in the 42 car, injured. He'll be out for 2 races after last week. In that car is Benson. So we go through the field here. You can see your starting lineup. Mike Wazowski in the 54, also injured. He'll be out for the remainder of the regular season. He is replaced by Draco Malfunction. Coming back through the field more. Who am I looking for? Oh yeah. Right here you have Marky Plier out for a single race after last week. He'll be back next week. But his replacement today is his good friend Bob Mustard in the 38 car there. And then our saddest news, Hatsune Miku in the 17 car has passed away after the accident last week. High G-forces plus getting T-boned in the door by Mike Wazowski. Sadly killed her. So taking over the 17 is Wrecky Ralph, making his return. But rest in peace to Hatsune Miku. This would be her home race, so it really sucks that she couldn't make it. But yeah, on the pole, Shadow the Hedgehog. Then Benson in his first ever start. William Aft, Jonathan Joestar. Peter Griffin, Jonesy Fortnite. Cloud Strife, John Fellout, Richard Watterson, and Yuki Kisaragi gonna round out your top 10 there. See you at the green flag. So as the field makes their way off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Playoffs approaching. Many drivers need good days. Many drivers are hoping to continue good days so they don't lose spots. It's pretty close along that cut line, as you saw last week with those points. But we'll just have to see what happens as we go through turns 3 and 4. The pace car dives to the pit lane. Off turn 4. Shadow the Hedgehog. Benson. Green flag in the air. Lap 1 complete, and I should clarify, that's not Barry B. Benson like we've seen before. That's just Benson. He is Skip's boss. So, yeah. Anyway. Shadow the Hedgehog out front. William Afton in second. Looking to get win number 3 of the season. That 20 car is moving. Then you got Peter Griffin outside the playoffs, trying to make more ground to get closer to getting in. Jonesy Fortnite, same boat. Cloud Strife is just looking to gain as many points as possible. You look through everyone else here. Supposed to be a pretty tame race today. We haven't seen a lot of chaos throughout practice, so I doubt we'll see many wrecks like we have the past couple weeks. Out back, it's Wrecky Ralph in the 17 and Bob Mustard. Both. One's a replacement, one's a sub. Bob has no experience in these cars whatsoever. Mako Monconcho just came off the pit lane. Currently 2 laps down. She must have had an issue off the start. There's Harry Pooper back here in that different paint scheme this week because, to be honest, the only paint scheme that we could find for that 42 car that was different than Skip's was the one that Benson's driving. And that just so happened to be the exact same paint scheme that Harry Pooper had, and we didn't want to do that. But now Benson challenging for the lead. Lap 5. We're going to get our halfway. Here comes William Afton to the inside. He's going to get into the quarter panel of Shadow. He's actually going to take the lead. Had to check up off the corner. As Shadow comes charging back on that outside. 3 Toyotas up front. Battle for the lead, and then Cloud Strife running in 4th. So now William Afton getting passed by Benson. I almost wanted to say Harry Pooper because we're so used to seeing that 43 car in the Family Dollar black, red, and yellow. Curious George now out back. As Wrecky Ralph has started coming forward, so has Bob Mustard. Logan Burnett, Jackson Barella back here. They need good days, and they're not getting them. So is Twilight Sparkle. Hopefully they can come forward throughout the race. You see Draco Malfunction there in the 54. Mike Wazowski has just been had some of the worst luck all season, constantly getting involved in wrecks that he wasn't a part of, and just he's like 100 plus points behind the guy in front of him. But now he's out for 6 races, so he's not even gonna have a shot at gaining any positions, at least for a while. But who knows? Maybe the team, depending on how Draco's doing, we might see some changes in the rosters for next season. But I'm not sure. I heard a little scraping somewhere, but it seems to be no incident. As now the top 5, 6 cars are getting pretty close together now. Sonic the Hedgehog, Jonesy Fortnite, and Cloud Strife have caught these top 3. Side by side here for 4th. Here comes Jack Septic Tank as well. Charging up through the field, looking to gain some points. The field makes their way down the back straightaway. Here he goes to the inside of Cloud. Three wide off the corner here. Slight contact between Richard Watterson, Zach Fair, and Eric Cartman. Eric in the top line is going to have to give way, but now there's three wide again. Pepsi man Jake McIntyre there. Spectator cam, big old building in the way. Shadow the Hedgehog still out front. Now Jonesy dropping back. Jack Septic Tank up to the top 5. Now Sonic starts to work on William Afton there for third. That 5 car has not won yet this year. You see Draco getting passed by Mr. Beast now. Battling for that 11th spot. Out back, it's oh, wrong way. Whatever. Out back now, Ryuko Matoi, currently in our top 6 in the points. Could cause maybe some shuffling in the order. We'll just have to see. She's got to pick up the pace here. Mako 3 laps down. After the whatever happened on that opening lap. I'm not sure what happened to her. Waluigi, our points leaders, back here as well. But his main competitors are also back here. You see the 10 car there, and then the 91 just up ahead. Those are the main competitors for that regular season points champion. Winner gets a trophy, but who cares about that? They also get 15 extra bonus points for the playoffs, so that's helpful. These top 3 of the Toyotas here have just been class of the field so far. Shadow the Hedgehog looking for win number 2 on the season. He won at Sonoma earlier this year after it got shortened by rain. Second place, Benson. That's a gumball machine driving that car. Surprised he's doing so well as he's now making a pass for the lead. He's trying to. No one's been able to pass Shadow yet. Shadow's always had the speed on that car to be able to pull back ahead, but this might be the time as he remains on that door down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Benson's going to take the lead away. Shadow drops back to second. William Afton in third. Sonic the Hedgehog 4th, and Cloud Strife is rounding out your top 5 as they're side by side for 6th between Jonesy Fortnite and Jack Septic Tank. 8th place, Peter Griffin. 9th, Yuffie Kisaragi, and Stephanie Courtney is going to round out your top 10 now. Jackson right on that bubble, right ahead of him. Or not right ahead, but a couple spots up. Ronald McDonald right below. Could cause some changes in our order. Someone might be out, someone might be in. The back of the pack here is pretty bunched up. A lot of passing, a lot of changing for position. You see Wrecky Ralph there making some moves, at least trying to, as he's right behind Andrew Barella there. Go back up front here. Benson's taking the lead. Shadow back to... Oh yeah, Benson was in the lead, sorry. Shadow back to third now as William Afton's up to second. William, he won at North Wilkesboro after surviving that mayhem at what happened there. And then kind of just fell off for a while and then just dominated the race at Taratonga to be the first driver with 2 wins. And now here in Twin Ring Motegi looking for win number 3 as Shadow's now getting passed for third by Sonic the Hedgehog. These two are rivals, Sonic and Shadow. Oh, contacts. The 67's in the wall. Now William Afton looking for the lead, trying to get win number 3 on the season. Wins will get you 5 points for the playoffs, so Afton looking to get as many as he can. Halfway bonus at lap 25 there, so he takes the lead, and now lap 22. Getting closer to that halfway point. Just scroll through the field here, see what's going on. Haven't had any cautions so far. Everyone, like I said, today was supposed to be a pretty tame race here. The 20 car remains out front. His teammates of Mordecai and the Rigby running out back, Waluigi out back. Where's the third team? That would be Draco Malfunction, his other teammate. Running currently in 13th place. Pretty good showing for his first official start. He's going to get bumped from the 84, Eric Cartman. It seems like every once in a while they want to wreck, but they're not gonna. So now, Shadow starting to charge back up, getting by Benson here. William Afton just pulling away. Lap 25 this time. If William can lead this lap, which it looks like he's gonna, or this next one here, he'll get those 5 points. Currently a second ahead of Shadow. Out of turn 2. Benson getting backed by Shadow. They continue to battle back there. Purple number 20 car. William Afton's going to get the halfway bonus for this race. But the battle for second place heating up once again. Shadow back to the inside of Benson. Side by side. Down the backstretch. Shadow now going to go get clear into turn 3. That battle finally sorts itself out. Ryuko Matoi blowing an engine, coming down the pit lane. Out of the race. That sucks for her. Reki Ralph taking over for the deceased Hatsune Miku. Currently 27th. Goku's back here as well. Goku needs a good day. He was in the top 16 after Taratonga. Then after last race, he's back to 20th in points, and with where he's at right now, he's looking to lose even more. John fell out currently running at the back, though. Ryuko Matoi, our first casualty of the day. Only car out of the race. The blown engine. It's the battle for the top 10 spot. It's really picking up here. Eric Cartman had it that last time by. Now he's getting passed by several guys here. Peter Griffin and Mr. Beast's gonna battle for it now. Mike, sorry, that's not Mike. That's Draco. Also there. Up front, William Afton still 2.5, 2.6 seconds ahead of Shadow the Hedgehog. He's just looking to do what he did a couple weeks ago at Taratonga. 20 laps to go now. Can anyone catch that 20 car? If anyone will, it's going to be either the 67 or the 42. Those two other drivers there have been the class of the field so far today. As now Benson's getting passed by Cloud Strife in the 22 car. He's on a charge. Missed 4 races due to an injury after Riki Raceway. After him and Mike Wazowski spun off turn 2, hit the inside wall hard and rolled about, I don't know. I think they rolled once, but it was synchronized, but Cloud hit it way harder than Mike did. As now Cloud looking for second. That 22 car is moving. Can he run down William Afton? I guess you could say that there's a lot of drivers, this is their home race. Cloud Strife, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic, Yuffie's from here, Jonathan Joestar, Sid Highwind, Simon Belmont, maybe. Zach Fair, Mako Monconchok, Luigi Mario, Mario, Barrett Wallace, Goku, and Waluigi at least. I'm not sure if there's any others, but there's a lot of guys that originate out of Japan. William Afton, though, a British man from Utah, out front, but second place, Shadow the Hedgehog closing back in, ever so little. Actually, a lot Here comes the 67 with 15 laps to go. Gonna go to the inside here. No, not quite. Not enough of a run. All over the back bumper now. The 67, a Shadow the Hedgehog. They're gonna get down the back straightaway. Wrong camera. William able to hold off the charging 67 car for now. Jack Septic Tank in fourth. Now looks to the inside again. Able to get there. He's going to get clear too. Shadow the Hedgehog back to the lead. But here comes William with the run off the top side by side down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1. The 67 has the preferred line. The 20 now loses the position to Shadow. But William again with a run around the top. Still side by side. These are shitty camera angle. Help. We're missing out on the action. The 20 will not quit. The 67 on the inside now gets clear. And here comes Cloud Strife in the 22 car. Passing William. Can Cloud get up to that 67? 12 laps remaining. Afton looking back to the inside. Now Cloud using what William Afton did last time, using that outside line to get the run off the corner. Oh, we got a car in the wall. Caution's out. Andrew Barella. Damage on the rear of that car. Caution is out with 11 laps to go. Let's go take a look at what happened here. Coming down the front straightaway, Andrew Barella in 33rd. They head into turn 1. Goku just sends it in there. Deep into turn number 1 for the 45. Andrew turns down the track to take the line, but the 45 is going so quick, it just completely turns the 7 up the track into the outside wall. Hard hit to the rear of that car. And the 19 barely squeaks by. Everything's going to be okay after that. But, yeah, that's all that really happened. The 7 goes around. We can ride on board with him. On board with Andrew. We'll be right back with the... Welcome back to Twin Ring Motegi. That caution changes everything. Everyone's now bunched back together. Everyone has a chance. They're going to go green with 7 laps to go. Cloud Strife on the outside. Shadow the Hedgehog on the inside. Green flag back in the air, and Cloud gets a good jump off the line. A Shadow actually looks like he spun the tires a little bit. Cloud Strife with the lead, but here comes the rest of the field down into the corner. Jack Septic Tank around the top. Shadow the inside, 3 wide for the lead. Shadow takes the lead back into turn number 1. So they're now 3 wide for second. William Afton, Cloud Strife, and Jack Septic Tank. Onto the front straightaway. 6 laps remaining for Shadow the Hedgehog now. Should we make it a lap here? 3 wide back here. The 11 out back. So now here comes Benson once again, and coming back up. William Afton's dropped like a rock here, all the way back to 7th. But up front, here comes the 42. Benson to the inside. And he's going to get clear big time. Shadow must have had a problem entering the corner. 5 laps remaining. Benson out front. In his first ever start. Four laps to go. Shadow looking to come back. Here comes Cloud as well. Both of them going to go by Benson here, but Benson's got the top side. Drivers are able to get runs through there. Side by side for the lead. Down the front straightaway. 3 to go. Cloud Strife working with Shadow here. They enter turn 1 again. Now Shadow gets clear. Will either of these two be able to catch him again? Onto the front straightaway. 2 laps to go, and Shadow is pulling away. Trouble. Big wreck over here. Mordecai and the Rigby's. Wrecky Ralph. John fell out. Waluigi. Wreck at the back of the field with 2 laps to go. We're going to go into overtime. Which means everyone gets one last shot at this. Let's go take a look at what happened to those guys. Wreck actually starts up ahead. Shrek comes down the track, and then Jackson just will not let off his left rear quarter panel. Like the 21 car is just trying to turn the 2. Not sure exactly why. They head onto the apron, and then the 2 goes around, slides up the track, hits the outside wall, comes back down the track right into the path of Wrecky Ralph. Waluigi slams into the back of him. Oh, man. Andrew gets another piece. Mordecai and the Rigby's. Here, let's... Oh, god damn it. So we see here the 2 already spinning up ahead, and then... Oh! On board with Shrek. There's the contact with Jackson. Oh. Heavy hit here for Shrek. We'll be right back with that green flag. Welcome back to Twin Ring Motegi for what looks to be the final restart of the race. The pace car pulls off. Shadow the Hedgehog, Benson out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Green flag in the air. We're racing in overtime. Shadow and Benson, good start from both of them. Now Shadow's going to get clear here. But Benson run off the top side. Not going to be able to get there. The 67 out front. Down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Jonathan Joestar up to 3rd. A 77 out of nowhere. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at Twin Ring Motegi. Off turn 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. It's Shadow the Hedgehog out front. William Afton has come back. Cloud Strife dropping back. Here comes the 20. No one's going to get to that 67 though. Through 3 and 4. For the final time, out of turn number 4, Shadow the Hedgehog gets his 2nd win on the season, winning in Japan. 2nd place, Jonathan Joestar. Then it's William Afton, Benson, Sonic the Hedgehog, Cloud Strife, Mr. Beast, then Richard Watterson, Jack Septic Tank, and Yuffie Kisaragi going to round out your top 10. I'm going to go ahead and add these points up. You see the 4 cars out of the race here. But I'm going to go ahead and add the points up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so congratulations to Shadow the Hedgehog for the 2nd win on the season. Next week, we'll be heading to Belgium for the road course at Spa. And yeah, let's go take a look at the points. And, ooh, what the hell? Here are the points after Twin Ring Motegi. Shadow with his 2nd win. Back up into the top 16. Waluigi remains the points leader. Loses a little bit of ground there after a bad finish. Arthur Morgan, Jake McIntyre, Yuffie Kisaragi, Andrew Barella, Ryuko Matoi, Luigi Mario, Simon Belmont all stays the same. Jonathan Joestar, after 2 second-place finishes in a row, climbs the leaderboard a lot. He went from like 22nd something maybe last 2 races ago to 12th, and now up to 9th. So the 77 car on the move. Then you have William Afton, Richard Watterson, who continues to just remain in 11th. People are changing all around him, but he just stays in 11th. Then you have Banana Joe, Stephanie Courtney, Mr. Beast, Shadow, as we just talked about, and then Barrett Wallace now right on the cut line, 18 points above Jackson Morella. Right below, Ronald McDonald is 24 points below, and Twilight Sparkle 74, and then you get down, the number just increases. You have the guys that are missing races, like Skips now 482 points behind, Mike Wazowski 654. Yeah, they're not going to do anything. Markiplier is going to be back next race, so I can delete this and turn this back to white. So Mark will be back. Skips. Now it's just down to 1, and Mike's up to 5, or down to 5, I guess. And you see the guys at the back of the field: Wrecky Ralph, blah blah blah, Jacksepticeye Tank. These guys don't matter. And then there's your subs for these races. Doing okay. But yeah, we'll see you next week.